Thank you for making it to the last play. The last play will be my play, which is...
Hello and welcome to Totally Accurate History. My name is Jimmy Job Thornton, and joining me today are dedicated historical actors who will be playing multiple characters as usual after some people die. Spoiler alert, forget about that. This is history. Everyone's already dead. So today we'll be talking about one of the greatest philosophers of all time, Socrates. Living around 400 BC in Athens, Greece, Socrates believed that by discussing ideas we could come to a greater understanding through a method he called the Socratic method. He would mediate in the marketplace, blending ideas into greater truths. One day he would mediate a truth so groundbreaking that its unveiling would shake the very foundations of ancient Greece. So, our story begins on a warm summer day in a city square in Athens, where a young researcher named Apollonius and a lifeguard named Polonius would debate the shape of the earth.
Well, Polonius, the guys at the Institute have some pretty compelling evidence. I'm pretty certain that the earth is round.
Apollonius, I've studied this topic inside and out. I don't care what people at the Institute are saying. The earth is flat, like your mother's chest. Would I be able to take a non-stop flight to Australia? I was in the plane for 12 hours. I saw nothing but flat ground below me.
Polonius, have you ever been on the top of Mount Olympus? Did you notice that you can't see even as far as the ocean? Have you ever looked out into the horizon and wondered, why can't I see Russia from my house? Could it be, Polonius, that the edge of the earth is curving away from you so you can't see it? I don't know, the ocean falling off the side of the planet into space?
When I fly straight. I don't fly up or down to avoid the curvature of the earth. I just fly straight and level. I tell you, you'll never convince me with your stupid logic.
The earth isn't anywhere near as flat as my beer's getting while I'm arguing with you.
Or as flat as
Oh, you're not watching you flat!
The men argued all day long with progress, until Socrates, who'd been lounging nearby, decided he should mediate between them.
Oh my God! Look at Socrates!
Anyone can fill a dispute of this magnitude. It would be Socrates!
Calm down now, citizens. There's a difference between arguing and debate. This argument will get you nowhere. What you're doing right now is bickering like little children. What you must do is acknowledge that you know nothing. What you must do is question everything you thought you knew. What if flat Earth was wrong? What if round Earth was wrong?
Wow! That's amazing!
Let us break bread and find common ground. Apollonius, you say that the earth is round because you can see no edge. Aye. Polonius, you say that the earth is flat because you fly straight. Aye. You both agree that the world has peaks like Mount Olympus and basins like the ocean.
Yes.
Well, there must be a world that both has no edge and goes on straight. What if the world was both round and flat? Huh? What if I were to tell you that the earth is shaped like a pizza? Doesn't your reason for the earth being round mean that it is also pizza, Apollonius? Doesn't your reason for the earth being flat mean that it is also pizza, Polonius? The earth is pizza. And we are the delicious toppings.
We are the toppings! That's so deep, Socrates. Look at this pizza!
Oh, that makes sense! I always thought you were a visionary, Socrates. Now that I, too, have learned a higher truth, I feel like both my
saucy goodness. Embrace the marinara sauce ball.
So, Apollonius took his new ideas back to the Greek Institute of Science to begin spreading his new truth. Unfortunately, the scientists there did not share his enthusiasm for pizza Earth, or by extension, the ways of Socrates. So, the dough turned sour real quick for poor Apollonius, and soon he returned to Socrates after being kicked out of the Institute.
Socrates, I have terrible news. The people at the Institute were less than thrilled to hear about Pizza Earth. I lost my job. I heard that the head scientist, Telemachus, is coming down here, Socrates, to bake you into a pizza. I don't know if he was joking, but I'd get out of town if I were you.
Let Telemachus come. A man of science should be open-minded. Let his knowledge grow in my presence as it has for all those before him. Come, and let us see whose goose is cooked.
Are you the Socrates that's been telling the children of Greece that they inhabit a giant floating pizza?
'Tis I who spread the word of the marinara sauce bowl.
Okay, good. Can you stop now, please?
You would have me stop seeking truth?
I'd like it if you stopped filling children's heads with nonsense. They're very impressionable, you know. I would like if the children of Greece could learn science. Science will take us to the stars someday. And when they do, they'll look down at the earth. And I hope their first thought won't be, is the moon made of Alfredo because it's white?
It's cheese, Gromit!
It's not cheese! Everyone knows what the moon is made of. Someday we will, damn it!
If you don't know what it's made of, then you must admit that you know nothing.
Better to know nothing than to barter for untruths.
Well, then let us barter for truth through the best method, the Socratic method.
Oh, I've heard of your Socratic method before, and I heard that you asked the questions. So humor me and let me, this once, ask them of you.
Be my guest, buddy.
Do you agree that Helios is round?
Do you agree that Helios is round?
Of course it is. As round as the earth.
And do you agree that the world is without edges and goes on straight and has peaks like Olympus and basins like the ocean?
Indeed. But I thought it was my turn to ask the question.
Well, then you must admit that there is a world that is at least pizza-like and possibly even pizza-shaped entirely.
Agreeing that the world has various qualities does not make it pizza-shaped. Next you'll try to tell me that because I have hair I must also be a lion, or that anyone who has legs has also the might of Odysseus. Next you'll convince me that there is no order, all truth, only chaos, and I won't have it! Socrates, why don't you go take your conspiracy theories and post them on Twitter or X like everyone else? I bet you have a blue check mark and nobody ever fact-checks you!
How about you question your ideas and admit that you know nothing?
How about fuck you, man?
Well, you can't educate them all.
Fuck you, buddy!
So, Telemachus, having had enough of Socrates and shit, filed a complaint with the local county council. The citizens' attitude toward Socrates deteriorated in the following months. Friends, family, many influential persons tried to dissuade Socrates from his ways to no avail. Finally, the last nail had been hammered. The mayor came to visit Socrates in one final attempt at mediation.
Look, Socrates, everyone in Athens is sick of you. Every day my phone blows up with people saying, Socrates is telling the kids there's chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. My Socrates is saying there are children trapped in a basement of the Little Caesars. Rumors like this are offensive These complaints are not rooted in truth. You're not understanding. Forget the truth. It's not important here. What's important is what people are saying about you. What people believe is more powerful than every truth in the world. What people believe is that you are poisoning the youth with nonsense. What people believe is that I should poison you.
I do not poison the youth, I enlighten them. If you think that you should poison me, perhaps you should poison your thinking, except that you know nothing.
I don't think I should poison you. I don't think that is the only way forward. Personally, I think you're a kooky guy who just needs to be set straight. So, here it is. The Earth is definitely flat, and probably square, with the sides of the oceans spilling off the side of the planet into the fires of Tartarus, which they create clouds, which cause rains that refill the oceans, yada yada yada. It's called the flat Earth hydrogen cycle, and it's science.
So you think that the Earth has oceans spilling over the sides?
Of course, where else would it go?
And you agree that the oceans create clouds, which then refill the oceans?
That's what I just said. Repeating everything I say as a question is not an actual discourse strategy. It's just annoying.
Well, then I think you'd find that Pizza Earth can have oceans spilling over the sides, which can turn into steam in the great pizza oven, completing the hydrogen cycle.
You're listening to me. I'm not trying to debate with you. Just listen to me.
How about this? Nobody in Greece even eats pizza, so you can have whatever kind of Pizza Earth you want.
You stop and listen to me. Please, everyone is sick of you. You look like you want to say something again. Probably something about pizzas. Don't. All you have to do is stay quiet. Just like this, everything goes away.
Speaking the truth is more important than my life.
That's really how you feel, Socrates. I've come prepared. I brought this hemlock poison, which I must have you consume, if you will not change your ways.
Can I have it on pizza?
You want deep dish or thin crust? You can have whatever kind of pizza you want at the end of the day.
I'm a thin crust kind of guy. Extra pepperoni.
I don't even know what pepperoni is.
So, there you have it. Socrates ate the hemlock on thin crust with extra pepperoni. He died both a visionary and a citizen. So everyone, have it! Are you done yet? Socrates may be gone, but his methodology with all of us here at Totally Accurate History. So, ask yourself this. Will humans ever figure out the shape of the Earth? Is the makeup and shape of the Earth apparent when viewed from the moon? Was the moon landing real, or was it an incredible hoax crafted up by the government? Guess you'll have to tune in to next week's episode of Totally Accurate History, Men on the Moon. Or not.
Next year, hopefully, and if any of you would like to write, direct, and cast your own play, and do every little bit of it that might scare most people away, please join us next year and submit. We'd love to have you. Thank you for coming. Good night.